Another big reveal from One Piece 1071 was about Eustass Kid and his current location. It was finally disclosed that Kid and his crew were near Elbaf, the land of giants. For a long time, fans have been speculating that the Straw Hats would go to Elbaf at some point, so seeing Kid arrive first is quite a surprise. Toward the end of the Wano Country arc, Kid was seen having a conversation with his right-hand man, Killer, about their next course of action. During their conversation, they brought up an interesting piece of information. They talked about finding the man marked with flames. After the Egghead Island arc, some people think that that's Jaguar D. Saul. While Vegapunk was talking to the Straw Hats, he told them about the tragedy of O'Hara and its aftermath. He told them about seeing several giants trying to rescue the books of the scholars. It was later confirmed that the man behind the operation was Jaguar D. Saul, who had been presumed dead. Saul was frozen by Aokiji, but it seems that as the flames began to engulf the island, he was thawed out. Vegapunk revealed that Saul was covered in bandages, which implies that he was hurt by the flames. It really fits the theme of a man marked by flames, but I don't think it's true, because of some interesting facts. Elbaf is one of the oldest kingdoms in the world. It is home to the giants. The island is not affiliated with the world government, which is rather intriguing. Unlike Wano, it doesn't seem that Elbaf has closed off its borders, or that there's any tension between the giants and the world government. So why is Elbaf not allied with the world government? The main reason is possibly the longevity of the giants. Giants are known to live for hundreds of years. The oldest known giant is Jarul, with an age of 408. Due to their age, they have seen different eras unfold before their very eyes. So they probably have knowledge about all the events that have transpired in the past, including the Void Century. Of course, it could be ridiculous if every giant knew about it, but there is a good chance that the older ones do. Even if it's not so, I'm sure that if Saul knows something, other giants will too, and Kid and Killer will not be searching just for Saul. Also, the man marked by flames seems to be pretty famous. Other theories are about Aokiji having a large scar created by flames, but we know that Aokiji is not in Elbaf. Sabo makes more sense. He has a scar that fits the description, has a devil fruit that is focused on fire, he has a brilliant story that changed our perception of him over the years, and his bigger role in the story has already been foreshadowed with him being named as the assassin of Nefertari Cobra, but I'm nearly sure that it's not Sabo either. There are other characters like Arouge too. Arouge has flame-shaped tattoos on his arms, meaning that he literally is a man marked by flames. Still, he is a known character and doesn't seem like a likely candidate, because we don't see him playing such a large part in the story all of a sudden. Also, I don't think characters like Aokiji, Sabo, or Arouge will have a new epithet like this out of nowhere, so I think we will get a new interesting character. In this panel, we can see that Law knows something about this man. Yes, Law knows a lot of things, and he might have heard about Saul, but Killer and Kid know as well, and Saul does not seem to be that famous, so I'm pretty sure the man marked by flames is a legendary pirate, and most likely he is pretty old, as far as he has some knowledge about the One Piece. Also, he must be very strong, because Elbaf will be one of the most important arcs in One Piece, and a mysterious character like this, who has some knowledge about the One Piece, must have outrageous strength. So, things we can speculate for now are, he knows something about the One Piece, he is old, and he is very powerful. I believe he is Scopper Gaban. When a mysterious character appears, there are always theories about Scopper Gaban. I have never made one because I usually think it's too far-fetched, but in this case, I think we're onto something. First of all, there are not many arcs left to reveal the third most powerful member of the strongest crew in the world. Some even think that Elbaf will be the last arc in One Piece. If not last, it will be one of the last arcs for sure. We met Crocus at the beginning of the Grand Line, then we met Rayleigh at Sabaody. We can say that Sabaody was kind of the mid-arc of the anime, so at the final now we will see Scopper Gaban. But why is he the man marked by flames? Scopper Gaban does not have any visible scars, even though he may have some, but I don't think that epithet is given to a character because he has some scars. For example, Chest Scar Zoro would sound horrible. His nickname is a pirate hunter because originally Zoro was no pirate but a bounty hunter, making a living out of catching criminals for the bounty on their head. Usually nicknames in One Piece are pretty badass. They describe characters' powers, things they may have done in the past, and things like that. Dark King Rayleigh, Black Leg Sanji, the Surgeon of Death Trafalgar Law, Hawkeye Mihawk, Garp the Fist, Marco the Phoenix, and more. Do you see the pattern? The Surgeon of Death is in contrast to Law's savior traits. Garp the Fist holds one of the strongest punches. Don Flamingo's Heavenly Yaksha means evil disguised in beauty, and so on. So the man marked by flames may sound badass as well, but strong and important characters do not have epithets because of their scars or lost battles, but because of their strength and achievements. I believe man marked by flames is due to his powers, and I will explain why. Even if it's nearly confirmed that Scopper Gaban was the strongest character after Roger and Rayleigh, this helps a lot as well. Goldie Roger, gold. Silver's Rayleigh, silver. Scopper Gaban, copper. Luffy is like Roger, Strawhead, the voice of all things, dreamed to become the Pirate King. Zoro is like Rayleigh, both are strong swordsmen, scars on their eyes, both love to drink, and both are right-hand men to the previous and future Pirate Kings. So I believe that Scopper Gaban is like Sanji. We saw that Scopper Gaban fights with 2 axes, but I am sure there's more to it. We saw him fighting Odin one-on-one many years ago. He must be very fast, and I'm sure he has some other powers as well, not only axes. His fighting style is very similar to Killer's. Killer is seen wielding a pair of gauntlets equipped with scythe-like blades, which he dubs Punishers. The blades are capable of spinning around like buzzsaws or simply being used as hand scythes. Maybe Killer got inspired by Scopper Gaban. That will explain his fighting style and his knowledge about the man marked by flames and his whereabouts. Killer's fighting style needs a lot of speed, so we can assume that Scopper Gaban needed speed as well. Most likely he is the fastest crew member of the Roger Pirates, like Sanji is for the Straw Hats. Diable Jambe is a technique where Sanji heats up his leg, adding extreme heat to the impact of his kicks. While doing so, Sanji has the ability to burn his opponents, or light them on fire due to the high temperature. Sanji can utilize this technique with either his left or right leg, as well as both at the same time. Some say Sanji can do it due to judges' experiments, but Oda says it's just his passion. In SBS 44, Oda got asked about Sanji's fire, and he answered that his leg was not hot. Sanji's heart was burning so much hotter. Even when Queen thought that it was due to his genes, Sanji answered that it's possible because his passions burn hotter than any real flame ever could. It's much like Luffy's Red Hawk. It's friction. He moves and spins so fast that his leg lights on fire. As far as there are a lot of similarities between Roger and Luffy and Rayleigh and Zoro, I believe Scopper Gaban's fighting style is like Sanji's. He is so fast that he can heat up his axes and maybe himself as well and burn his opponents with the high temperature. But there are different types of flames with different types of temperature. Flames become blue on the hottest temperature, and I believe that Scopper Gaban could reach that level and could fight with blue flames. The color-producing species are usually created from other chemicals during the reaction. Guess what is used to get blue flames? Copper. Coincidence? I don't think so. Sanji does not use his hands for fighting as far as he is a cook, but Scopper Gaban is not a cook. Yes, we have seen him using 2 axes, but we still don't know if it's his main power, as far as everyone had weapons on Roger's ship. Even Buggy had knives. Roger, Shanks, Rayleigh, Odin had swords, Crocus had harpoons, and so on. Sanji, Scopper Gaban, Copper, and Blue Flames are connected too well. Most likely Oda has planned it from the start. Also, we know that Roger pirates are amazing Haki users, so I believe Scopper Gaban had advanced observation Haki too. Luffy and Roger have a strong Conqueror's Haki. Zoro and Rayleigh need armament. Sanji and Scopper have strong observation Haki. With his speed, advanced observational Haki, and blue flames, we can understand why he was the 3rd strongest member of the legendary crew. That's it for today. Hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to subscribe for more videos. Bye!